War, it always begins with a reason. Freedom, justice, protection. At least, that's what they tell us. But behind every speech, every explosion, every fallen flag, there's something quieter, yet far more powerful. It's the invisible machinery of profit, a complex system that awakens when the world is thrown into disarray. A transaction, a profit, a system that thrives when chaos reigns. The cycle is predictable. First, fear spreads through headlines and sound bites, framing heroes and villains. As tension escalates, markets begin to price the headlines, anticipating the inevitable. The defense industry is the first to rise. When fear spikes budgets, factories light up. Weapons are ordered, multi-billion-dollar contracts are signed, and stocks begin their relentless climb. Missiles, drones, bullets, each one with a price tag, each one a heartbeat turned into currency. And it doesn't end there. The destruction itself creates new markets. Conflict to them isn't tragedy, it's opportunity. A chance to sell the weapons and then sell the reconstruction, repackaging immense loss as economic growth. It's a perfect, profitable loop. And then there are the energy giants, the silent partners in every conflict. Wars redraw borders, not just on maps, but on the invisible lines of pipelines, oil fields, and global trade routes. These aren't just lines on a chart. They are the arteries of a global economy that thrives on stability, yet profits from chaos. Every shift in power means new deals, new control over the resources that fuel our world. They say war is about ideology, about heroes and villains. But follow the money. Fear spikes budgets, and budgets fuel contracts. The oil still flows, and the profits never stop. When the bombs stop falling, the next wave begins. Private contractors arrive, and reconstruction firms move in to rebuild what was destroyed. It's a cycle where loss is repackaged as growth, and the bill is sent to future generations. The same hands that once armed destruction now rebuild what was destroyed, paid again by the same governments that funded the war. The circle completes itself perfectly. Profit feeding on ashes. And in the shadows of all this, financial institutions quietly move their pieces. Loans, debts, currencies. They don't choose sides because they win no matter who loses. It's not a conspiracy, it's a business model. But maybe the most dangerous profit of war isn't money, it's control. Because when people are afraid, they stop asking questions. When propaganda takes root, we start seeing enemies instead of humans. Have you ever wondered, what if the person you call your enemy was simply misled? What if they were taught from birth to fear you just as you were taught to fear them? Imagine someone tells you your neighbor is a criminal. You don't know him. You've never spoken to him. But you're told to stay away. Maybe it's true. Or maybe it's a lie. A convenient story that keeps you divided while others profit from your distrust. Because maybe your so-called enemy laughs at the same reels you do. Maybe they worry about their future, their family, their dreams, just like you. Doflamingo once said, "Justice will prevail? Of course it will. Whoever wins the war decides what's justice. A child born in comfort will see the world differently from one born in a battlefield. So before you hate, ask yourself, what story were you told, and who wrote it?" Yes, there are good people and bad people in this world, but in between them, there are billions of ordinary souls just trying to make sense of it all. We have brains, not just to believe, but to question. So why let propaganda decide who deserves our hatred while those who spread it count their profits in silence? Even animals feel pain. They grieve. They care. So what about us, humans, blessed with intelligence? Have we used our minds to justify cruelty instead of deepening compassion? Because the true purpose of intelligence was never to erase emotion, but to amplify it. War will always have winners, but they rarely fight on the front lines. They're found in boardrooms and on trading floors, where conflict is just another commodity. Follow the money. Fear spikes budgets, and budgets fuel contracts. Media frames the heroes and villains, while markets simply price the headlines. The real victory isn't in destroying an enemy, it's in realizing how often that enemy is manufactured for profit. Real courage isn't choosing sides, it's choosing clarity and compassion. It's understanding that the day we stop hating the people we've never met is the day we finally win a war that no one profits from. Share this video if you want to spread the message.